Bitcoin, the pioneering cryptocurrency that emerged in 2009, has revolutionized the world of finance and ignited a global debate about the future of money, technology, and economics. Describing Bitcoin comprehensively requires exploring its origins, underlying technology, economic principles, social impact, regulatory challenges, and potential future developments. Through this exploration, we uncover the multifaceted nature of Bitcoin and its significance in shaping the digital age. Origins and Genesis. Bitcoin genesis can be traced back to a white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, published in October 2008 by an individual or group operating under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. The white paper proposed a decentralized digital currency that would enable peer-to-peer transactions, without the need for intermediaries like banks or governments. On January 3, 2009, the Bitcoin network came into existence with the mining of the first block, known as the Genesis block. This event marked the beginning of a new era in financial innovation, driven by cryptographic principles, distributed computing, and a vision of financial empowerment. Technology and blockchain. At the heart of Bitcoin is blockchain technology, a decentralized and immutable ledger that records all transactions in a transparent and secure manner. The blockchain consists of a series of blocks, each containing a batch of transactions cryptographically linked to the previous block, forming a continuous chain. Transactions on the Bitcoin network are validated and added to the blockchain through a process known as mining. Miners compete to solve complex mathematical puzzles, with the first miner to find a valid solution rewarded with newly minted Bitcoins and transaction fees. This process ensures the integrity and security of the network while maintaining a distributed consensus among participants. Bitcoin's blockchain operates on a proof-of-work consensus mechanism, which requires computational resources to secure the network and validate transactions. Critics argue that the energy-intensive nature of proof-of-work mining contributes to environmental concerns and raises questions about long-term sustainability. Decentralization and trustless transactions. Bitcoin's decentralized nature is a defining feature that sets it apart from traditional forms of currency and payment systems. The absence of a central authority or governing body means that no single entity controls the Bitcoin network. Instead, network participants collectively maintain the integrity of the system through consensus mechanisms and cryptographic protocols. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin enables trustless transactions, meaning that parties can engage in transactions without the need for intermediaries or trusted third parties. This eliminates counterparty risk and reduces reliance on centralized institutions, providing greater autonomy and financial sovereignty to users. Economics and monetary policy. Bitcoin's monetary policy is governed by code and consensus rather than by a central bank or government authority. The total supply of Bitcoins is capped at 21 million units, a limit hard-coded into the protocol to mimic the scarcity and finite supply of precious metals like gold. The issuance of new Bitcoins is predetermined and follows a halving schedule that occurs approximately every 4 years. During a halving event, the reward given to miners for validating transactions is reduced by half, leading to a gradual reduction in the rate of supply growth. This deflationary supply schedule is designed to mimic the characteristics of precious metals and preserve the purchasing power of Bitcoins over time. Bitcoin's monetary policy has sparked debate among economists and policymakers, with proponents arguing that its fixed supply and decentralized nature offer a hedge against inflation and government manipulation. Critics, however, raise concerns about deflationary pressures, price volatility, and the potential for speculative bubbles. Adoption and mainstream recognition. Since its inception, Bitcoin has experienced exponential growth in adoption and recognition, attracting users, investors, and institutions from around the world. Its decentralized architecture and borderless nature make it accessible to anyone with an internet connection, bypassing traditional barriers to financial inclusion and access to global markets. Major companies, including Tesla, Square, and MicroStrategy, have added Bitcoin to their balance sheets as a store of value and hedge against fiat currency depreciation. Payment processors like PayPal and Visa have integrated Bitcoin into their platforms, allowing users to buy, sell, and spend Bitcoins at millions of merchants worldwide. The growing acceptance and legitimacy of Bitcoin have led to its integration into various sectors, including finance, technology, and entertainment. Bitcoin ATMs, exchanges, and investment products have proliferated, providing users with diverse avenues to buy, sell, and trade Bitcoins. Social impact and financial inclusion. Bitcoin has the potential to transform the global financial landscape and empower individuals in underserved and marginalized communities. Its borderless nature and low barriers to entry enable anyone with an internet connection to participate in the global economy, regardless of geographic location or socioeconomic status. In countries experiencing hyperinflation, capital controls, or political instability, Bitcoin serves as a lifeline for individuals seeking to preserve their wealth and protect themselves from economic turmoil. Remittance payments, cross-border transactions, and peer-to-peer lending are just a few examples of how Bitcoin is facilitating financial inclusion and empowering individuals to take control of their financial futures. Moreover, Bitcoin has emerged as a tool for resistance and protest against authoritarian regimes and oppressive government policies. In regions where freedom of speech and economic liberties are restricted, Bitcoin offers a decentralized and censorship-resistant alternative to traditional financial systems, regulatory challenges, and legal frameworks. Despite its disruptive potential, Bitcoin faces regulatory scrutiny and legal challenges from governments and regulatory authorities worldwide. Concerns about money laundering, terrorist financing, tax evasion, and consumer protection have prompted policymakers to enact regulations governing the use and exchange of cryptocurrencies. The regulatory landscape for Bitcoin varies significantly from country to country, with some jurisdictions embracing innovation and adopting supportive frameworks, while others impose strict regulations and outright bans. Regulatory uncertainty and inconsistency create challenges for businesses, investors, and users seeking clarity and legal certainty. Compliance with anti-money laundering (AML) and Know Your Customer (KYC) regulations is a key requirement for companies operating in the cryptocurrency space. Exchanges, wallets, and other service providers are subject to regulatory oversight and must implement robust compliance programs to mitigate risks and ensure regulatory compliance. Future developments and technological innovation as Bitcoin continues to evolve. Developers and researchers are exploring ways to enhance its scalability, privacy, and functionality. Layer 2 solutions, such as the Lightning Network, aim to improve transaction throughput and reduce fees by enabling off-chain transactions that settle on the Bitcoin blockchain. Privacy-enhancing technologies, such as CoinJoin and Schnorr signatures, seek to enhance the fungibility and anonymity of Bitcoin transactions, protecting user privacy and confidentiality. Additionally, advancements in cryptographic techniques and zero-knowledge proofs hold promise for further strengthening the privacy and security of the Bitcoin network. The integration of smart contracts and programmable features into Bitcoin's protocol could expand its utility beyond simple value transfer, enabling more complex financial instruments, decentralized applications, and tokenized assets. Projects like Rootstock and Cytokine's aim to bring Ethereum-like smart contract functionality to the Bitcoin ecosystem while leveraging its security and network effects. Furthermore, the intersection of Bitcoin with emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, Internet of Things (IoT), and decentralized finance (DeFi) could unlock new opportunities for innovation and disruption in various industries. Conclusion: Bitcoin's journey from a white paper to a global phenomenon has been marked by innovation, controversy, and resilience. Its decentralized architecture, scarcity, and censorship resistance have positioned it as a disruptive force in finance and technology, challenging traditional notions of money, value, and power. As Bitcoin continues to mature and evolve, its impact on society, economics, and governance will become increasingly profound. Whether as a store of value, medium of exchange, or platform for innovation, Bitcoin